who shared her wisdom, her Torah through her beautiful poetry. Lori.
A Woman of Valor by Stacy Zizek Robinson. She doesn't feel brave, except sometimes she does. She feels the weight of rubies and gold twist on her fingers. She prefers a crown of flowers in her hair to gold metal and the straight-edge lines of rocks.
Doesn't feel brave, except when she does. In her heart, the heart of a wife and daughter, mother perhaps, or not, childless, by choice or unseen circumstance.
Weaver of tales, spinner of fine linen that snags sometimes, and she smooths it with supple fingers, slim fingers, crooked and thick with age fingers. She pulls the threads that pulls the cloth. There is beauty in its folds.
She doesn't feel brave, but she laughs, and it sounds like water and light, and she knows goodness and sometimes pain, and the law of kindness is on her tongue.
She doesn't feel strong, but she rises when she falls, because there are bills to pay and dinner to fix, and papers to grade and sometimes write. There are knees to bandage and meetings to endure, and the clock just keeps ticking, and there are friends to love and family to love, and self to love. Yes, self to love, sometimes.
Nancy, you're muted.
You're still muted.
You're still muted, Nancy.
Nancy?
She rises exhausted. She rises in joy. She rises trembling. She rises fearless. She rises bruised. She rises alone. She rises lonely. She rises.
She knows nothing of valor or the value of rubies. She rises and does not feel strong, but she knows blessings and a stumbling bit of grace.
We join together in Lecha Dodi as we welcome in our Shabbat bride. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, Eri Shabbat, Eri Shabbat, Likrat Kala, Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, Eri Shabbat, Eri Shabbat, Likrat Kala, Shamor v'Zachor. Lecha Dodi, We are all coming here from different headspaces, our hearts in different places. And to those who are joining us who are in mourning this Shabbat, to you we say Hamakom Yinachem Etchem. We have a mix of mourning and celebrating that we do when we come together for Shabbat, and that is the beauty of being in community, that we can hold each other up in this sacred space. In a moment, we will continue on and move into Ma'ariv. For those of you who have challahs baking, this is a wonderful time to go check your challah.
I'll be back.
You'll be back. And we continue with Chatzi Kaddish with Shifi Crane leading us.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם לעולם מעלמיה, יתברך, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה, ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו, לעילם עם כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא, ואמרו אמן.
We rise together for Baruch Hu. Please be seated. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam setting of the sun. You unfold the heavens with brilliant moon and stars, and wrap our souls with peace. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bikoro marim aravim bechokma poteach she'arim. Baruch atah Adonai Hamarim Aravim.
Hold on to your belief in love and know that you are loved by an endless love that flows through you to your children and to all beings and forms of light. Trust in the loving presence that waits for your heart to open. You have so much. Release old demands and preconceived ideas of what you need. Don't allow expectations to blind you to the gifts in your life right now. You don't need to roll a rock uphill to cross the Jordan. Know that you have love in your life and come home to your heart. Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people, Israel.
Amen. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Le'olam Va'ed. And you shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart. And you shall teach them diligently unto your children. And you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up, and when you rise up. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your heart. you may remember and do all of my commandments and be holy unto your God, unto your God, unto your God.
Just as our ancestors stood at the shores of the sea and questioned God when it seemed all hope was lost, it was through an act of faith that the sea parted and a path forward presented itself. One step at a time, we move forward through our own narrow places, through these uncertain times, toward hope and redemption.
Each day we have a choice to stay stuck and focus on those things that limit and constrict us, or acknowledge our blessings, those daily miracles that fill our lives that keep us moving forward. May we have the strength and fortitude to walk forward with faith and find freedom from our own narrow spaces. Cantor Natalie.
For anyone who is feeling constricted and you want to get up and move your bodies, I want to invite you to stand up and let the music in, and please join us. Follow Miriam as she sang her song. Woo! Sing a song to the one who did exalted. Miriam, your women danced and danced all night long. And Miriam was a weaver of unique variety. The tapestry she wove was one which sang our history. With every thread and every strand she crafted her delight. A woman touched the spirit, she danced for the light. Here we go! And the women dancing with their timbrels. Follow Miriam as she sang her song. Woo! Sing a song to the one who we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced all night long. As Miriam gazed upon the shores and gazed across the sea, the wonder of this miracle she soon came to be. Whoever thought the sea would part with an outstretched hand, and we would pass to freedom and march to the promised land. And the women dancing with their timbrels follow Miriam as she sang her song. Woo! Sing a song to the one who is exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced all night long. And Miriam the prophet took her timbrel in her hand. All the women followed her just as she had planned. Miriam raised her voice in song, she sang with praise and might. We just lived through a miracle, we're gonna dance tonight. And the women dancing with their timbrels follow Miriam as she sang her song. Woo! Sing a song for one who we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance all night long. Come on! And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Woo! Sing a song to the one who we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance and dance the whole night long. Yeah, and before you share this reading for Hashkivenu, this photo on the slide here is from one of our women's retreat. We have a giant blessing tallit that I created, and we had a really special program, and We gathered beneath it to offer blessing to one another. So I would love for us all to imagine our arms outstretched, a canopy of peace that we create for one another, that we may be that source of peace and blessing. Yael. You're muted, Yael.
Did you unmute yourself? Okay. Give us a place to rest, Adonai, our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch ata Adonai, hapores sukat shalom, עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. יישר כוח.
את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותינו ברית עולם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת We rise together for the Amidah, beginning with the meditation Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Ufi Agi Tehilatecha. God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Tonight, as we go into our Amidah, the prompt we invite everyone to meditate on is the following. Reflecting over this past year in quarantine, in what ways have you changed? What lessons has your soul learned that opened your eyes to who you are? And what ways of being would you like to integrate into your life in a more intentional way? If you are called to do so, please feel free to add any of your reflections into the chat. We continue together. Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Ufi Agi Tilatecha Ufi Agi Adonai Sfatai Tiftach, Adonai Sfatai Tiftach, Ufi Yagid Tehillah, Ufi Yagid Tehillah. Shalom al Yisrael, Tassim, Tassim le'olam, Tassim, Tassim le'olam. Ki ata melech dor lechol shalom, shalom rov al Yisrael amcha, Tassim, Tassim le'olam, Tassim, Tassim le'olam. בכל בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, בכל עת ובכל שעה לשלומך. Shalom al Yisrael, Tassim, We'll invite you as we share ways that we are honoring the special women in our lives to answer the following. I honor blank because she taught me blank. As Kat mentioned at the beginning of services, we brought in poetry and music created by women who have helped us to connect to community, who have helped us to connect to God, who have helped us connect to ourselves. It is inspiring to see all of these women gathered and bringing in family and friends. So again, I honor blank because she taught me blank. If you are participating in this section of the service, I want to invite everybody to unmute yourself so that you are ready to read.
Mute.
A Woman of Valor for Today by Juliet.
No, it doesn't look like that. She said unmute, so unmute. Now we're unmuted.
But you're going to
lunch there. Joni, I don't know who else.
All right, we're going to
Jody, maybe
try that again. If you are unmuting yourself, we need to make sure that you are quiet until it's your turn. This is the best part. A Woman of Valor for Today. A good woman, so hard to find. She is more precious than rubies. Her circle, cast with friendship deep, full of love and great graceful ease. She is a woman of valor. She opens her hands to the poor. She does not fear the other, extends her heart to those in need, encourages her friends to succeed. She is a woman of valor. Credit is hers for the fruit of her labors. Optimism is her might. Surrenders to God. She does not despair, knows how to wrap you in her care. She is a woman of valor. Trust in her with your secret fears. Know that she'll hold you gently. When she speaks, wisdom's spread around, her depth of compassion so profound. She is a woman of valor. She counts herself vital in the world and revels in its wonders. In others, she sees the divine, holds on dearly to her lifeline. She is a woman of valor. Praise her, love her, hold her with your eyes. Be the safety that she needs to unlock all that she can be, and let her goodness rise. Tonight we honor the women in our lives on whose shoulders we stand. Mothers, grandmothers, friends, soul sisters, each one an Eshet Chayil, a woman of valor, inspiring us for a life of goodness. Tonight I want to honor my mother, Diane Heinel, who no matter how hard things get, is always there and ready to help. Every gesture filled with love and kindness.
Yes. You're on. Oh, we're on.
Fine.
Go, Cindy.
I honor my mother because she taught me compassion and strong family values. What's happening? Sorry. Okay.
I honor my mother, Lois Liebhaber, who recently passed away, for teaching me the importance of family and for being a role model for how to be a loving, caring, and unselfish mother.
I honor my mother, Edie Rosen Bonin, because she taught me to love people, music, art, ballet, and reading, gifts that have enriched me all my life.
I'm next.
I honor my mother, Florence Bolton Grolnick, because she taught me to do it my way.
I honor my grandmother, Sonia Brezniak of blessed memory, because she taught me the importance of belonging to a synagogue.
I honor Shirley Einbund of blessed memory because she taught me compassion and to give selflessly of my time.
I'll find it.
I honor my mother, Gertrude Jennis, because she taught me compassion, love, tolerance, and shared her wisdom, her guidance, and passion for social justice.
I honor my mother, Miriam Wellickson, because she taught me to be kind and loving. She also taught me the importance of education, the value of working outside the home, to be pragmatic, how to be a good mother-in-law,
I don't have this in order.
and like her own mother, to appreciate family and friends.
I wish
I honor my mother, Ingeborg Grayson of blessed memory, because she taught me to be strong.
I wish to honor my blessed mother, Elaine Robichek, to believe in myself, showed me by example the importance of being
go after her. Okay.
an active participant in my temple community, taught me family comes first and the importance of friendship, to give more than you take. My blessed mother-in-law, Barbara Covey, showed me how to accept others into your family by treating me as a daughter and close friend. These women inspired me to be a strong woman, resilient through crises and loving to family and friends. I know I pass these traits to my daughters, Lador Vador.
I honor my mother, Gisela Gela Weinberger, Zichrona Livracha, for her bravery and resilience. She taught me the importance of looking for the positive in every situation. Gam zu letova.
I honor my mom because she set an amazing example of how to be a Jewish wife and mother. More than that, though, I followed in her footsteps as being active as a leader in temple goings on. She always had some kind of project or event she was working on, and as the years went by, I've noticed how much more like her I am becoming. And now the beautiful part is that my daughter is following in both of our footsteps. Lador Vador, from generation to generation.
Sweet.
I can honor many women in my life, and I honor my friend Michelle because she taught me how to make people feel important and special.
I honor my mom, who taught me to speak up when I truly believe in something.
I honor my mother, Judy DeVore, because she taught me that family is important. She also taught me how much fun it is to cook with family and pass on traditional recipes. I also honor my friend, Debbie Solomon, because she taught me patience. She taught me that working hard gets results. She taught me to treat others kindly. All these things she taught by example. I will miss her presence. I wish Debbie much luck on her new adventure and send her much love.
I would like to honor my childhood friend, Ellen Burton of blessed memory, who taught me how to share my thoughts.
I would like to.
Muted. Debbie, you're muted.
I would like to honor my mother, Marilyn Jacobson, because she taught me to make sure to feed the birds in winter.
All of the amazing women in our lives who have loved us, raised us, and paved the way so that we might stand strong here today, we honor you. May your light continue to shine brightly and inspire future generations in strength and hope. May you continue to be a source of blessing always. Amen. This time, our thoughts turn to those in our community who are in need of strength and healing. The beautiful part of our tradition recognizes that it's not just when we are suffering physically, but our mental and spiritual well-being are equally important. And so this Shabbat, we pray for wholeness. Please, at this time, if you'd like to add any names to the chat. We also think of all of those who have been wounded in the conflict in Israel, those who are hiding in shelters, those who are struggling for wholeness this Shabbat. We pray for all of our brothers and sisters. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishaberach Imotzeinu Mekor HaBracha Lavotzeinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. We are in the final days of counting the Omer. We are getting ready to join together in celebration on Sunday evening for Shavuot. Today is the 48th day. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו הספירת העומר. היום 840 יום שהם 6 שבועות ו6 ימים לעומר. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, who makes us holy with mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. Today is the 48th day, making 6 weeks and 6 days of the Omer. And on this 48th day of counting the Omer, we focus our attention on Yesod Shebemalchut, connection within majesty, the foundation of the kingdom. Our own sovereignty is actualized through the beauty and power that comes through aging gracefully. Our strength comes from using our power wisely and learning the lessons of our life experiences. We invite God in when we can glean wisdom and recognize the sovereignty in one another. And we are gathered here for our women's retreat, celebrating all of these incredible voices. And there is so much wisdom we can learn from one another. And the inspiring part always for me is that this is truly a multi-generational event. I see mothers and daughters and grandmothers and friends. I look forward to learning together, praying together, and just being together in community. We have a lot of stuff going on. We're not going to spend too much time on this. You can look to our website for all the exciting opportunities for prayer and learning, but we begin this Sunday night. I'm so excited. This is the first time we are bringing 3 counties together: San Diego County, Orange County, and Los Angeles. We have 3 congregations coming together to learn, and we will hear from some of our own members who will be sharing their stories. And Chipper, if you are still here, we are looking forward to hearing from you as well. And V will be sharing as well on Sunday evening. And it will continue all night long, all night. We've got lots of incredible opportunities for learning, so please check out the schedule online. And then we have Shavuot Day 1 and Shavuot Day 2 services. All that information and the links are also online.
And day 2, we have Yisker Kenner.
Yes, thank you very much. I don't know if we have anyone here who wants to share about this wonderful learning opportunity to find out about homelessness in our own community and ways that we can help. Homelessness has reached a crisis levels both locally and nationally. Many factors, including misinformation and myths, contribute to this growing problem. Especially during this time of the pandemic, it is something really important that we look up and see what's happening within our own community and ways that we can bring some healing. I'm excited I guess it's just next weekend, Kol HaNeshama Music Connections. We invite in the voices of the next generation: Lucy Greenbaum, Ellie Sherman, and Gabriel Young, 3 song leaders who are bringing communities together through music, inspiring the next generation of connected youth and adults. Please come check this out. They'll be sharing some music and what led them to this really holy work of song leading. This time we turn to Aleinu and invite everyone to please rise.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, la'teit gedula le'otzer breshit, shelo asanu ki goyei ha'aratzot, velo samanu ki mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, va'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך ולכל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Our thoughts turn to our loved ones who are no longer physically here, but whose light continues to shine and inspire us to a life of goodness. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us. Dottie Bronin, mother of our member, Michael Dallas. Yard sites we are observing the Shabbat. Norman Aspis, Harriet Bonner, Morton Brill, William Hillman Briskin, Miriam Brown, Dorothy Koblenz, Jack Cohen, Madison Cornwell, Toby Dolensky, Blanche Essorkowski, Martin Fells, Herbert Frieder, Esther Friedman, Harriet Goldman, Lily Goldstein, Louis Kaplan, Vitel Kasten, Morris Klein, Irving Corson, Sarah Lappin, Gustave Larue, Morris Liebert, Marija Lisak, Max Alfred Neuwirth, Ben Plocker, Nathan Price, Zelik Rabkin, Faye Reichscher, Irene Resnick, Mildred Rosenfeld, Seema Rubenstein, Goldie Rudolph, Theodore Skolnick, Louis Shapiro, Jeanette Simon, Jacob J. Stein, Donald Steinberg, Ralph Strauss, and Ray Vies. If there are any other names you want to bring into this space, I invite you to share them in the chat.
How do you share in the chat?
And we continue with the words of the Mourner's Kaddish together.
Yeah.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach chirutei ve'amlich malchutei, b'chayachon uvyomechon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, b'agala u'vizman kariv ve'imru ameh, Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lamei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, Vitadar, Vitale, Vitalal, Shemei de Kutsha Brichu, Leila Minkom Birchata V'Shirata, Tushbechata V'Nechemata, Da'amiram Be'ama V'Imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shmaya, V'Chayim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'Imru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'Mromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, amen. Ve'imru, 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 amen. Ve'imru, 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 amen. May I be saved. May I be free. May I find space to just be. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? May I find my way back home. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? May I find my way back home. Today we lift up the nation of Israel in prayer and all of those involved in this terrible conflict. God, We ask that you provide protection, peace, and safety for all those caught in the crossfire. May you be safe. May you be free. May you find space to just be. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? May you find your way back home. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? May you find your way back home. We think of all of those amazing people in our life who bring a little extra peace and love and comfort during those times where we feel so shut out from the world. If you want to add any of their names into the chat, we raise them up. May we be safe. May we be free. May we find space to just be. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? May we find our way back home. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? May we find our way back home. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? May we find our way back home. If you have a wine handy, please raise a glass and join us in Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava u'ratzon yichilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי באנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון, הנחתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת לחיים. Hopefully everybody's homes are smelling good with freshly baked challah. Actually, we're going to stop sharing our screen. If that's all right, Micah. And if people want to hold up those gorgeous chalot, oh my gosh, Kat, that's amazing. Sarah, that's amazing. Lily, that's amazing. Oh man. Wow.
All right.
Lily, it's so wide like that. Holy cow, it's amazing.
And we have Sherry and Lois leading us in Motzi. Let's all hold up those gorgeous chalot and pray with them with our microphones on mute for a moment.
Wow.
Ready? Get ready.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi min
Shabbat shalom. That was amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you to all of you